think I can finally talk about this whole Parkinson's diagnosis. And I've watched a lot of stuff online, and I've been reading a lot of material about it, and it doesn't seem as though everybody knows a lot about it. So I figure maybe I'll do some videos on this and explain where I'm at, and explain what I have learned and what I don't know and what I need to learn, and where I go from here. And it's been hard because I got my first cavity like 5 years ago. I've been a pillar of health. I've been overweight for a long time, but overall, I mean, health-wise, I've been fine. Blood pressure's good, cholesterol's been fine. Things have been good. This really kind of blindsided me, and I'm figuring it out as I go. Anyway, diagnosis on this, I think, was pretty typical. Like everybody else goes through essentially the same thing that I did. I started having trouble with my left arm, specifically things like, I call it like putting your arm into a bag of potato chips to grab a chip and pull out, and I haven't been able to push my arm into the bag. It's like your muscle, you know what you want your arm to do, but it won't do it. Plenty of strength there, plenty of mobility, but it just will not physically move. So I knew something was wrong, and I kind of ignored it. To be completely honest, I've ignored it for a long time, and figured it was just like a pinched nerve from work, because I lift a lot and I move a lot of stuff at work. And I started getting a bit of a limp to me. My left leg has been dragging for a little while, just slightly, but it's there, it's obvious. And just a touch of brain fog every once in a while. Like tying shoes, getting my fingers to do highly detailed tasks like tying shoelaces and stuff. It just wouldn't do it. I couldn't figure it out. It felt terrible. And I've been to I had a test done on my left arm where they stuck needles into it with electrodes, and they passed electricity through it to see if the arm was working, and it would work fine. I've had an MRI done on my shoulder and my neck to try and find a pinched nerve, and they couldn't find anything, but I still have symptoms that are a problem. And so Linda, my wife, finally made an appointment with my doctor, and she had been noticing trouble with me more. I think I'd just gotten used to it and just kind of moved on, pushed through it, sort of thing. This will go away, this is fine. And went up and talked to some symptoms to my PCP, and it really started showing up as Parkinson's symptoms. And so at that point I went in for a nuclear scan of my brain, which was not fun. It's similar to an MRI machine, only the machine rotates around you, or around your head, and it's confining, and it's uncomfortable, and it takes a long time. No noise though, it's not loud like an MRI machine. You don't have to worry about noise. But anyway, and it came back as a Parkinson's issue, meaning that the dopamine manufacturing in my brain is either defective and not working, or the production is low. And it would appear as though the production is low by looking at the numbers from the scan, but it could be one or both. So that was kind of the beginning. It's really common for people to have Parkinson's for a long time, like years, 2, 3, 5 years. Yeah, early onset. I mean, the youngest person that I've read about is 5 years old, but that's unusual. It usually kicks in your 50s, like me, but it can also kick in your 30s, and that's early onset. And to be honest, I don't know which I have. I could have had this a lot longer than I thought I did, but point being, I actually feel better having a diagnosis. I have a plan. I realize why it's all happening at this point, because of it being Parkinson's. I'll go into some more details and stuff later, but I figured this would be a good start video, good place to begin. I want to start documenting this for my own sake, but I also want to start educating people around me, or anybody who happens to stumble onto this. It's a little bit of a lonely feeling at times. It's hard to explain some of the symptoms. And people see the shaking and they know what that is, but there's so much more to it. And the symptoms are so random, I guess is the best word. I could be feeling fine at one point, and minutes later, I could feel like crap. Or a little bit of brain fog will kick in, or a tremor will start, or an entire body tremor, which nobody can see, but boy, I can feel. And I'm on meds for it, and timing is everything on all these things between meals and pills and stuff. There's a lot of stuff to go into, but I won't make this any longer than my first babbling on video is going to be. So thanks for listening, and hope to see you soon.